This is a segment of Tierra Blanca Creek. Tierra Blanca Creek is about 75 miles long, and it starts, I believe, over in New Mexico and then runs through here and into Paladura Canyon. But anyway, this is where I come to do my thinking. I was thinking about the topic of gang stalking. Is that a real thing or no? I have seen other people's videos and channels regarding gang stalking, and sometimes I think, well, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, lately it's been like feeling that way more and more and more. It's like the more you disconnect yourself from the system or detach or whatever you want to call it, it's like the entities come out to attack you. So, I mean, there may be something to it. You could call it whatever you want. You can call it gang stalking or, demons messing with you or just a lot of different things, I guess. But if you start disobeying or thinking outside of the box, then you could possibly be targeted. I mean, I'll admit that much. Whether there's some CIA program with gang stalkers out there, I don't know. That might be a little far fetched. But then again, I'm usually proven wrong. Even nature can be gang stalking in a way. I went through a tornado about a month ago, and it was so close to my house, I can't believe I'm still alive. It kind of makes you wonder. I'm like, when you see all the chemtrails and the ability to manipulate weather, I'm not saying that's what's going on. And then I've been just through some other things in my life recently where I'm like, attacks will come at you out of nowhere when you're least ready for it. You're least mentally prepared, and that's when the archons, the demons, whatever you want to call them, that's when they will play their games, I guess you could say. That's my opinion. Yeah, I'm just a normal guy out here making videos. I'm not AI. I don't have a fancy setup and trying to convince people of anything. But no, sir. I just share my own experiences. I mean, my experience with law enforcement lately has just been like, man, I mean, and I don't even really want to get into that. That I can maybe discuss that on a different video at a different time. But things have just changed so much over the years. I mean, it's been like it used to be where law enforcement would be helpful in ways instead of just seeking to arrest you and try you for something because everybody makes money off of that, right? So it's all become just big business, really. And so when you put it all together and you connect the dots and you see who's running the system, the elites and BlackRock and whoever owns all the prisons, and that's a money making business, and they just keep building them left and right. Okay, I'll let you in on just a little bit. I was arrested about 3 months ago on a charge that was absolutely false, and they made it all up. And it's on their video, on their body cams. Therefore, I mean, it's obvious that they made it up. But the whole system defends itself against the citizen. And that's where we're at now. And I've even talked about this not only with my defense attorney, but another civil attorney as well. And they're very clear about how law enforcement is not there to help you in any way, shape, or form. So, I guess the moral of the story is do not call law enforcement. Do not dial 911 unless you are fucking dying and having a heart attack. Something of that nature. Do not get them involved in your affairs. That would be a very, very bad idea. Yes, it would. You don't call law enforcement out to your property unless you want to be dealing with shit. Enough said about that. And what else? I mean, and it's just like the whole system now has become so screwed up. The Constitution is no more. Forget that. There is no Constitution. When they can do things to you on your own property, when you're trying to mind your own business, I don't come out here and cause problems. I don't go, out late at night drinking and driving, killing people, any of that. I mean, I stay on my own side of the world. Out here in the country, I'm usually at my house. I'm pretty much a hermit. But I'll tell you what, that is no security blanket. Well, anyway, what else? What the hell else? Like I said, I'm just a normal dude out here. I'll talk about anything. Life, death, afterlife. You want to talk about the afterlife? You want to talk about the incorporeal realm, the unseen realm, and the demons and the archons that are silently whispering in your ear? Maybe there's no such thing. But I tend to believe that there is an unseen force at work, and it could be good and it could be bad. I've always felt like there was a good presence in my life, even though so much bullshit has gone on. There's been some weird things that have happened to my favor, so I mean that just speaks to that. I mean, it's not just one-sided in my opinion. I mean, unless nothing's going your way ever, and that's a rough position to be in, and you will just think that, and there's no fucking God at all. And I'm not, labeling it as God. I'm just, source. I mean, source beyond this shit, beyond this stupid shithole of people running around engaged in this bullshit system, obviously that it is. And man, I hope there's something more than that. I hope there's something more than this stupid dumb shit reality with a bunch of zombies. Ugh, I mean, who agreed to come into a world where you are literally, as a human, considered to be commerce? I mean, that shows you right there. There's no free will in that. I mean, if you're considered to be commerce, then that's what you are. You're cattle. You're nothing more than that. That's not the ultimate reality. And there are some very beautiful things about this reality, but unfortunately the duality ruins it. If you could get rid of the evil side of duality, we might have heaven. Hell, I don't know. Well, that's enough. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and drink a beer and think about it all.